Good morning and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mariah, and if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead and do that now. Right now I am currently walking to Bonito in Capitol Hill, and it's like a Hispanic Mexican infused coffee shop. Best way to explain it, I firmly believe that they have one of the best iced lattes in the area. I will always come out here no matter what time or day it is, just because I think it's one of the best things. This morning I woke up early just because I had a little bit of work I needed to get done around my apartment, but also a little bit of work that I needed to do for work before the day just like really kicked off and started. I walked Bo, I got ready, all the things, and I took the bus down here to Capitol Hill. So let's go to Bonito. I will be working from there today just because on Fridays we get to work from home, and I thought I'd give you a little bit of a weekend in my life starting on a Friday for once. So let's do it. Just finished up some work at Bonito. I feel so accomplished because Daniel and I are going to Spokane and Coeur d'Alene next weekend for my birthday, and I had yet to book us a hotel, so I finally booked that. I only have four tasks left for work today that I will do at home and finish those up, and I have been struggling to push through my student loan repayment. And what I mean by that is I would put in the application, but then somehow it wasn't like processing. And I'm sure it has a lot to do with like what's going on with our government and stuff and all of those things switching around for student loan repayments. But today I finally put in a new repayment plan for myself, well, at least a request, and fingers crossed I should get approved because I put in all of the information correctly. Even the chatbot told me I was done and correct. So we will see what happens. I'm hopeful because my payment was almost $800 a month. And over the past like couple months, I had been in forbearance because where I got married and we've just been traveling. It's been the summer. I was like, okay, I really am not in a financial place to be doing this right now because we've been out and about, and we're also still just like paying off stuff from our wedding. So I just was like, you know what, it's best if I'm in forbearance for right now. So luckily with the repayment plan, hopefully my payment should come down to like $500, which is a little bit more bearable for us right now, just going into the holiday season. This holiday season is a holiday season we're having to travel for family because over the past 3 holiday seasons we have not traveled but to just one family's household. And this year for Christmas, we're going down to West Virginia to see Daniel's family because we have not done a Christmas with them in like the past 3 years, just because of COVID, being sick, or spending Christmas with my family, or even just being stuck here in Seattle. And so we will do that. And then the day after Christmas, we have to fly down to my parents' houses in Texas. My mom is requesting that we be there, and I cannot say why she is requesting because yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. And so we'll be there for a little bit too. So this is the first year we will have to do 3 flights with a dog and with baggage for the holidays. So if you travel enough, you know that that is not gonna be a cheap thing to pay for. So financially to the end of the year, we're just trying to like really lay low. But yeah, I'm gonna hop on the bus and then head home. It is literally such a gorgeous day in Seattle. It's already warm out, and I literally love the street we live on because we get to see the Olympic like National Park mountains. Show y'all. You zoom in, and it has like the water, and sometimes we can see some of the boats. It's just such a gorgeous day out. Oh my! I just got home, so I am starving for lunch, and today we are just making a little sandwich. because it's so hot outside, I was like, you know what? I really want a beach sandwich. Odds are not going to the beach at all today, but I figured why not make it if I have all the ingredients. After I ate my sandwich, I finished up work for the day. I got done at around like 5:05, walked the dog, and now I have made it over to Fremont to get my nails done at Urban Nail Box. I haven't gotten a pedicure in like 2 months, so my feet are in like dire need of help. I'm only doing a pedicure today. I kind of want to get a manicure maybe next week since it'll be a little closer to my birthday, but for now I was like, okay, if they have an appointment available, I'll go today because my feet needed some TLC. Hi. Good. I had an appointment for Mariah Menchaca. Okay, so tonight Daniel does have rehearsals because he's playing a show tomorrow at Connor Bird's in Ballard. By the time you've seen this, the show would have already passed. But I decided for myself, because I had already taken myself on a nail date, might as well take myself on a little sushi date, but bring it into the apartment. So that way I could be with little Bobby right there. But here is the sushi setup. I heard he caught into my miso soup and cracked up my Coke. And this is from Sushi Ave on Queen Anne Ave North. It's like right next to the Shell, but I forgot what these rolls are. I'll drop them in the screen like right here for you guys if you ever wanted to try that. But yeah, after this, I'm probably just gonna watch TV and go to bed, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. This morning we decided to get out of bed really quickly, brush our teeth, take Bo on a walk, get him fed and everything. And we decided to come paddleboarding. But before that, we were like, why not go to St. Bread up in the UW area? And it literally took forever. Definitely worth it though. Please go try it. It's just if you are going to go at around the time we did, which was like 11, just expect for a longer wait time to get your food and get your coffee, just because it's a popular spot. But Daniel has a show tonight up in Ballard, like I mentioned earlier, and he realized he had to be there at 3:30, so he is actually going to go paddleboard, and I'm just going to sit and enjoy the water because I just don't feel like blowing up my paddleboard. We got electrical air pump this time, but I just still don't feel like doing it. You know, some days you just want to sit in the sun and chill, and that's what I really want to do today. So we're gonna do that, and then afterwards we will go home, get ready, eat lunch, and Daniel will head out to go do like sound check, load in at the location that they're playing, and I'll probably hang out behind and then go into Ballard, do some stuff around that neighborhood before I go to their show. And that'll be our day, honestly. I'm currently getting ready. Daniel already left to go get set up for his show and stuff up in Ballard. And so I'm just getting ready. My hair's already done. I'm going on like day 6 hair, so a slick back was definitely needed because I probably won't get to wash my hair until tomorrow midday. Currently doing my makeup. I have NARS Tiramisu concealer on. I have 2 sizes. They're both running out, so currently just working with what I got. Just gonna do a little bit of a natural makeup tonight because I just don't feel like putting too much on, especially because I think after they're done with their show, they talked about going out and getting drinks, but then they also said like maybe they wouldn't. So I have a feeling the night might end shortly after the show, and I don't want to have a full face of makeup on if we're not going to be out all night. I'm going in with Rare Beauty Joy. I ultimately love a bright cheek. I definitely have like blush blindness, I think, because I sometimes overdo it. And honestly, I am not mad about it. And it makes me happy. I love the little sun-kissed look. I might look like a clown with it, but whatever. It's just, I don't know. I love looking sun-kissed. It's my favorite. Doing like a no foundation. I've noticed recently I have the Fenty Beauty foundation, And I tried the newer one, not the original one. No. It's been like very matty and like cakey on my, like, I guess not matty. It's been very like cakey on my skin. So I don't know, whatever. Okay. Physicians Formula. This is deep bronzer. I have been using this since I was in high school, like 2010 to 2014. I know it got really popular, I believe, with Sophia Richie, and like her whole wedding a couple years ago. But like, I have been a diehard fan of this no matter what. It's so cheap and affordable. You can't go wrong with it. I just want to go in a little bit and like just deepen that glow a bit. I should have probably done liquid bronzer, but I wasn't thinking, honestly. Kind of want to shape up a little bit of my nose and just give me a little color. Put a little bit of blush on, just powder. This is NARS Dolce Vita. Again, blush blindness, guys. And I just love going in on like the tip of my nose and just, there we go. And then getting a little bit of my forehead. Very sun-kissed look. My favorite. I love it. There's another thing I've always used since high school. AIRSPUN. This is the Natural Neutral Loose Face Powder. And I'll show you how I put it on. So sometimes I use this brush. Sometimes I use an eyeshadow brush, and I'll tell you why. So for me, I get really like wrinkly no matter the concealer. I have tried everything under the sun. Tarte, NARS, Maybelline, Kosas, tried it all. I just have crinkly under eyes like no matter what I do, and I do have a skincare routine, but I swear like nothing fixes the problem. But if you look at my parents, they both have this, and I think it's just genetics for us, me and my sister, and I just get really like, I don't know, wrinkly down here towards the end of the day. And so I really love a powder that just like, I really love to just set this going in deep and setting it rather than using like the big brush. And sometimes to brighten my eyes, I definitely use the powder as like a little lift here. And because I put concealer so deep into my crevices of my eye, I go in with a little bit of powder there too, just to set it. And then here, I just like dab a little on the thing, on the lid. Just dab and then kind of shake that off and just, oh, that was a lot. Oh well. Just go into like a little bit more of my T-zone. Ugh. I gotta get rid of some of that. That was a lot. Oh, I look like a clown now. And that's pretty much my makeup routine whenever I do a quick look. Just gonna go back in with a little bit more blush, I guess. Just kind of like get rid of some of that white. And now I'm just gonna blend my eyebrows out. I was fixing them earlier because they looked horrible. I'm sure you saw. And if you didn't, go back to earlier in this video and you'll see how bad they looked. But whenever I'm fixing my eyebrows, I honestly love to just put where I want to go into and what parts I don't want to touch at all in my eyebrows with the pen. And it just helps to kind of frame it up a little bit. When I was a kid, I literally chopped off all of my eyebrows on accident because it was one of the first few times I was ever fixing my eyebrows, and I literally did not know what I was doing. And next thing I knew, like, my eyebrow up to like here was just like gone. Like, it was just gone. And I went downstairs and I was so embarrassed, and my mom was like, "What did you do to your eyebrows?" I was like, sorry. And so, I mean, karma was that I had to just go around with ugly eyebrows now. So, and I'm sure my sister, if she watches this, she's going to be laughing because she remembers how horrible they looked. But usually I go and get my eyebrows waxed. But the thing is I made an appointment. However, the day I made my appointment for, I ended up having something come up with work. So I had to cancel, and my eyebrow girl is like just that good that she's like booked out
And like you always have to book her at least like 2 to 3 weeks in advance. And so I was like, well, by the time I go to my next appointment in September, I know that they're going to be grown out if I mess them up. But I didn't mess them up. So honestly, good on me, because I do not have a good history with eyebrows. That is it. I usually gel my eyebrows down, but where I just did them, I don't really care to do it because I know they're perfectly in place. So now I'm just gonna like do a little bit of mascara. This is the Rare Beauty Black. I need a new one. Selena Gomez, if you ever see this, hook me up, please. Pretty please. Just gonna curl these a little bit. I don't always wear mascara, but tonight, where I'm just doing like minimal makeup, I'm like, you know what, maybe let me just go ahead and put a little bit on. I plan to wear my glasses tonight just because like I have a feeling I'll get sleepy mid-show. If you guys watched my first vlog, you know I took a nap in Epcot, and I can ultimately fall asleep anywhere. Like, that's literally a fun fact about me. No matter what is happening, I could just like instantly fall asleep. And so I just know that my eyes might get a little tired, and so I don't want to wear my contacts. I just figured I'd wear glasses. I wish I had like naturally curly eyelashes, but unfortunately I don't. And this is also why I don't always wear mascara, is because like it just doesn't stick for me. And maybe I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know. I feel like at this point I would have like figured it out. I'm not gonna talk here because I'm just trying to focus and not get. I'm like super shaky right now because I like just ate something, and so whenever I go without eating for a good bit, I get really shaky. So having a good grip on these is great. Thank you, Selena. All done. My lip gloss is downstairs, so is my lip liner. And I'll show y'all that in a bit. But I'm going to finish it off with the Urban Decay All Nighter. I think I'm almost out of this too. Oh. I closed my eyes, and luckily no mascara got on my face. So, woo. I'm going to change, and I'll come back and do an OOTD. Of the night. Top is H&M. Bottoms are Zara. It's a skirt, so love that. Shoes are Adidas Samba. Socks are Adidas as well. Like I said, I'm wearing my glasses. I use the NYX Spicy and then the e.l.f. Rose Envy. So we're just going to go ahead and put a little bit on. I just go in. And I, of course, love to just go under the finger and blend that in a little bit so it doesn't sit so harshly on the top of my lips, especially on the top lip. And then just go in. That is everything. So I'm gonna walk the dog and go ahead and get the bus out to Ballard, just because I will probably be driving us home after Danny probably has a few drinks and whatnot. So let's do it.
Giving up, but now with all your other drugs, and I know your mind's made up by the power of whatever's inside that cup. Why won't you give it up?
trying to introduce the band while I'm playing guitar. Let's see how well I can do this. On my left, your guys is right. I got Daniel Grass on the pedal steel. This guy's crazy, man.
Play the game.
Good morning. We were kind of slept in this morning, and we decided we wanted to get up and go to Cafe Hagen here in Queen Anne, SLU area. So we're just going to Lime there. Daniel's trying to get the limes going for us. And so once we do that, he has rehearsals tonight for another show with another band. And so he will go ahead and do that. And then I'm just gonna go to Costco and just try to get ready for the week, clean up the apartment, and take an everything shower because I'm on like day 7 here at this point, and it is actually disgusting. So let's go to the coffee shop. We'll bring you along and show you what we get.